I'm a firm believer that your wife, your woman, and your children are your possession.
Facts.
It's your property. And if you don't believe me, why do you have a social security number? Because you are property of the United States of America. And your woman and your children are actually cosmically your property. As a man, they're there for you and for your generations. For, the more wife, the one more. Let me tell you something. This is why I do polygamy. Polygamy is a weapon against white supremacy. Do you know why? Because we don't have an army. We don't have a navy. We don't have a Marines. But we got our penis. Let me tell you something. This is why it's illegal.
Sure.
Why do you think polygamy is illegal? Because if we take all the money away from you, watch this, I'm gonna fuck y'all head up, watch this. If you take all the money away from somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take all the money away. What gives a man wealth? Family. His ability to grow his family big enough for him to have enough to farm, for resources. The bigger your family is in Africa, the bigger your family is, the more wealth you have because you have more manpower.
Mm-hmm.
This is true wealth, not money, people. So if you have one wife, we in a race for greatness to build legacy and dynasty. If you have 6 wives and you have all your children, your family's gonna be super big. Your whole village is gonna be big. And the more power you have, the more likely you are to be remembered, the more likely you are to push forward your knowledge, the more likely you are to pass over your information so that your mind rules that sector or that place in that time and space. This is true wealth. Money is not true wealth. You're the true wealth. You belong, you're people, you're units of energy for the United States of America. So the black man only way and only weapon against white supremacy is one of the only weapons we have is to relieve the system and rebuild our shit. Rebuild our shit. And so when you understand that, then you understand true wealth without money. You take money away. The only wealth you have is your family, the people. The people. How many people do you have that respect and honor you? Period. And so black women with your jealousy are being used as a weapon against the rise of the black family. If you was really awake, you would say, I want to make sure this man and his intelligence is because you're a cloner. That's what you are. You're a cloner. That's what you are. You clone me. You reproduce me. So at the end of the day, if you find a man that's wise, you should populate the earth with this nigga. You should find other wives that's on your level. This is war. I asked you a question earlier. Why do you get in relationships? I get into relationships to beat white supremacy. I want to build legacy. I'm trying to have as many wives as I can and populate this earth and populate the land that I have with my mind. You're supposed to find the most wisest man you know and give that nigga as many wives as he can get and reproduce this nigga through as many versions of yourself that you could get. But we so stuck in our separation that we don't understand we're at war. You're so stuck in your own desires that you don't realize it's bigger than you. So jealousy creeps up and you saying, oh, so now because you're jealous and you're emotional, you're ruled by your emotions and not the journey, not the path. Oh, you just want to do this to have sex and be a whore. Nah, I don't. I already did that in my life. This dick is for revolution. It's for the beginning of something. We're repopulating the earth. This mind of mine, the sperm that comes out my 23 has all of my knowledge in it. Facts. Everything that I know is active on my 23 chromosomes. All of my knowledge is active on my 23 chromosomes. And when I need a healthy 23 chromosomes to mold my 23 with, so that I can make gods that can keep my knowledge here on this plane of existence, so I always know the Christ is here. So if you are a woman and you limit me to one woman, one womb, you're trying to limit my greatness? Are you kidding me? You are my enemy. You are not my friend. You are my enemy. If you think about it, you are inhibiting me or what I stand for, which is my mind, from being reproduced. And yes, you can give me 5 children, but I want 20. Why would you limit me to 5? A real woman knows this is war. And the black man is the enemy of them. That's why you find other sister wives. You come together and unite on a purpose.
Next, boy, how many children do you want total?
As many as I can have. As many as I can have. I need to be able to repopulate this bitch.
I know that's right. Why not?
Bells. I'm a god. I wanted to ring bells. Why wouldn't a woman see the male version of herself and say, wow, look at me. I'm so intelligent. I need to repopulate this earth with more cells like me. So I know I have a limited womb of my own. So let me find some more women like me that want to build with me. Let's put our resource together. Let's get our own land. Come on, let's get our own land and build our own society, which they call a cult. Why? Why am I a cult? Because I choose to live like our ancestors? Because I'm awoke? Because I choose to do for myself in the age of Aquarius? Because I choose to lead and govern my own self? Because I didn't vote? Vote for what? For government? I am my government. I govern my life. I govern my woman's life. I govern my life with the laws of Allah. I don't need you. I'm a man like you are. I can protect and provide for myself and my family. And so shall it be. I don't need no one to govern me, so I don't need to vote. Vote for what? For who? To govern who? Me? I govern me. You can do everything now. It's all on YouTube. What do you want to do? Build a house? We can build huts. We can do all of that. Everything is on YouTube. What do you want to do? Let's build our own world. Let's take the money that they're giving us and let's use it as resources to build our own world. Why are you staying there? For what? What are you sitting in the lap of your enemy for while his world is crushing? This is the time to leave. This is the time to be active. This is the time to get out. This is the time to tap back in. His world is gone. It's over. It's a wrap. You're sitting there, literally. You're sitting ducks, waiting to be slaughtered